Good morning. Hey, 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. I am Greg Mester, Scrum Master and Agile Coach. I don't know about you, but with that daylight savings time, I was up at 5 a.m. We went for a walk with the puppies, and now they're sound asleep. So it was a beautiful morning. I wish I had my phone, but I didn't charge it. I would have took some pictures of the sunrise. It was a beautiful thing. I miss that in the summertime. Get up early and you see the sunrise, and now it's like dark, but now I saw it, so it's cool. All our calendars are all crazed up. But anyway, what are we doing? This is the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show, and today I want to talk about prioritizing. And I tell a story about prioritizing between swim practice and basketball practice, and swim lessons and basketball practice. Talk about that and how that applies, also similar to what we do in the office and in work, and just keep it light and airy today. There is a train show around the corner. My son's calling me on my phone. Are we going? Are we going? And we want to get that in before we go to church today. So just walk around, check out things. Hopefully not buy anything. I bought enough stuff yesterday. And yesterday was a full family day. Why I didn't do the show from 7 a.m. in the morning all the way into nighttime. And I can talk about that on another episode too. So anyway, 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. I am Greg Mester, Scrum Master and Agile Coach. And here we talk about Scrum and Agile in a practical and tactical way. So you can bring value to the customer, not work crazy hours to get the value, and get home to family and friends like I did all day yesterday, having fun. And having fun in the office too. So we do fun stuff. Anyway, and I have to announce, I'll have to write it down. Got the date set up and it's supposed to get announced for the Agile PA thing that I'm doing on OKRs next month in December. I got moved out to December just because of the holidays coming up. Anyway, so what are we going to talk about today? So yesterday had a choice to make, a decision to make, prioritization to make. And there's a lot of things that went into it. My daughter, who's playing basketball, because she can be really good at sports and she really wants to be. She has all the gifts to do it. She just needs to do it. And what she wants to do. And swim practice or swim lessons. So we weigh in all these ideas. So it's like this. She's at practice, so she only got a half-hour practice in before we had to go off and do the swim lessons. Popular thing would be, let's do the basketball practice because basketball is the thing. However, long term, swim lessons give her so much more capability. So it's kind of like in the office where let's build a lot of business practice, but let's ignore automation. Let's ignore the things that long term will give us value, much more value long term than the short term popular thing, because business once it's done, but does that necessarily, and there's a balance there. Got a little bit of business in because we got a half-hour practice in, and then we did a full half-hour of swim. But let's talk about why the priority is there. It's weighted factors. Basketball. She needs to get out and do stuff, interact with other kids. It's great. It's a great sport, having some fun, right? And she's getting exercise, different type of exercise than swimming. So those are some positives. Let's talk about swimming. It was interesting. So apparently they cut down the swimming time to you got to be in the pool at a certain hour, and then you get like 20 minutes, half hour for swim time. So it's you're in, and that's all. And in the city, there's no pools, right? There's only the Y. So we go to the Y. And what does she get from swimming? Oh, well, think about this. When we go to the beach, she can swim. She won't hopefully not drown when you get hit in the riptide. When she goes to summer camp does all these swim things. Apparently, my wife was telling me, yeah, when she comes back from Girl Scout camp, she smells like a lake. Have you ever smelled a lake and what clothes smell like after oh God, it's the stinkiest thing you ever smell. But she gets to do her swimming and stuff and fun things on the lake with the Girl Scouts. What else? We can go tubing down the river, right? We can do that. One day she could be a lifeguard, make revenue on that, or whatever she wants to do, or hang out with her friends and not worried about. So these are the kind of things that long term, even though this is where she's at, she can benefit years to come, right? Years, and then her kids. And what you learn in the young age for swimming, you take forever. So when she has kids, she can teach them. Hi, Bubbles. How you doing? Bubbles is here, if anybody noticed. Okay, Bubbles wanted to be in her cat show. There's the cat. I think she comes down here just when I do the show. Don't move the camera, Bubbles. We'll love Jerry. So that's where we're balancing the priority. The popular thing was to be doing basketball. Unpopular, why is she going away? Because the swimming class, from a long perspective, will benefit her much longer than doing the basketball thing. Okay, Bubbles, you gotta stop in the camera. So that's an example of prioritizing. And we have to think about that when we work in the office, when we work on teams. Yes, the popular thing is, I want to make my customer happy. Yeah. But how are you going to feel a month from now when you got 8 million things you're going to manually test or manually do that you didn't automate, right? But now if you automated it, you can make new, better things and not worry about the old stuff because it's taken care of with the automation, right? So you can do fun things that you really want to do in the future, like my daughter going to the swim thing and doing her Girl Scout camping and doing the swimming holes and all that stuff, doing the Delaware, going down water parks, water slide. I mean, you got to know how to swim a little bit when you do these water park slides, right? Because that water's deep and sometimes you got to swim to the edge. So there's all these kind of things that in life that will benefit from. It's just like in the office when we talk about automation. It allows you to do more fun things later on. So that I wanted to share with everyone. Example of prioritizing something from a popular standpoint versus something that's going to benefit long time. So there's an example where she could have stayed for the hour of basketball, which is a little short term period, just a couple months which is great. I'm not versus doing the swim class where she's going to learn how to swim properly. We go boating, go to the beach, go in the river. She goes to Girl Scout camp. When she has kids, hopefully, God bless her, she has kids later on in her life or whatever, children like me to torment me so they can torment her and then that can spoil them and then she can, revenge factor. So all that kind of stuff over the long term, she'll get that. So sometimes we have to do a little bit of both, but not one nor the other, right? So there's a little bit of prioritization, all that. Always do a little bit of thing that's going to benefit you for long term. So I wanted to share that as an example of prioritization, how we had to look at this stuff and say, okay, if we do this, we do it right, we automate, we do it, we'll have more time to do more fun things as we go. And from a team, a personal perspective, the value's there, right? You don't want to do none of the other. If we didn't do the other stuff, she wouldn't have any fun, wouldn't be enjoyable. But by doing the long-term stuff, has more fun in the long term. But you always don't want to just kowtow to the popular vote. So I wanted to share that with you as an example of prioritization, that you have to make those decisions and you have to go with it and be comfortable with it. I think, we made the right decision because I think there's so much stuff that she loves swimming at the camps too. That's her favorite thing. So one of her favorite things. So why not help her so she can enjoy that even more? Anyway, and one day she'll be doing it all by herself, like she's doing the camp with her friends and all that. And we don't have to worry about it because she knows how to swim. So it's a good thing. Anyway, I want to wish you all the best. Good morning. Enjoy your cup of coffee. Maybe one day I'll have a coffee company. It's coming, right? It's coming soon. And I want to wish you the best and have a great. If it's Monday on the other side of the planet, I have to figure out what the time is in Australia because I have some Australian people I got to do, and New Zealand I got to talk to. So I'm going to make sure I know what the times are. And I wish you best. All right, got to go to the train show. See you later and enjoy. Bye. Happy scrumming. Take care. Bye, Bubbles.